Hey guys, my name is Britt Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing my Mermaid Marathon wrap-up. So in Mermaid Marathon, I actually read 9 books. I did really good. I did vlog every single day, and so I will link my vlogs down in the description or my playlist for Mermaid Marathon 2021 down in the description and up in the cards for you guys. So go over and check out my TBR and all my vlogs, and then come back here if you want to see my thoughts and feelings on everything. Mermaid Marathon is originally hosted by Macy from The Bright Side Girl, and here's her bingo board. I checked off every single one of the bingo board. I'm so excited to say that I did pretty well. Even with my head injury going on, I did absolutely amazing. Because I checked out a lot of the books from my library, I physically don't have them with me anymore because I wanted to get them back to the library as soon as possible. So starting with the first book that I read, which was Fable by Adrienne Young. This is about a girl who's trapped on an island. She's kind of left there by her dad for whatever reason, you do find out. And this is a duology. She finds a way off the island and she goes on this big adventure on a ship and falls in love. And there's also a lot of stuff going on with her dad, who's this like top merchant person, and there's a lot of like backstabbing and cutthroaty. I really love this book, so I'm giving it 4 stars. Then the second book I read, because I loved Fable so much, I went ahead and did the audio book for Namesake. This is the second book of Fable. It's the duology, and I'm also giving that 4 stars. It just wraps up, or it starts right back where Fable left off, and then has one of the best endings for a duology. I almost wish like we had more in this world because it was so good. I love these 2 books so much. Fable is probably my favorite book that I read during Mermaid Marathon. The third book I read was Daughter of Siren Queen. This is by Tracy Levenseller. This is another duology, which is the second book in Daughter of the Pirate King, and I absolutely love this. This was so much more intriguing than the first one. The first one was really good. I think I gave it like 4.5 stars. I'm giving Daughter of the Siren Queen 4 stars. So we follow the daughter the Pirate King into the second book, and her mom is the Siren Queen also, and like the intrigue and the cutthroat and that is very piratey and awesome. So like I said, I'm giving it 4 stars. So the next book I read was actually a reread. I did do the audiobook of Of Poseidon by Anna Banks. This is about Emma, who is running on a beach and she accidentally runs over Galen, and Galen is a merman or kind of sirena type person, and he is like a prince of the underworld, and like coming in contact with them, and it's like very instant YA lovey, but I absolutely love this trilogy. Like I said, it was a reread for me, and I gave it 4 stars. I loved it just as much the first time as I did this time, so 4 stars. So the next book I read was Sea Change, and this is by Amy Freeman, and this is about a girl whose mom inherits a pretty much mansion on an island off the coast of Savannah, Georgia. And I have been to Savannah, Georgia before, and I do live in the South also, so I really could connect with like the southern ways in this book, which they're very much exaggerated in certain parts, but I can see this being like this certain area. But the mansion is on this island, and she goes to the island for the summer to help her mom kind of wrap things up and sell the house, and she comes in contact with these group of girls who she becomes friends with, and then one of the guys she might have a thing for, and then she comes in contact with this one guy who may or may not be a merman type person. I am gonna say I'm giving this book 3 stars. I enjoyed it for what it was, but I am gonna say I was highly disappointed in this because there was so much more potential, and I've already talked about this book in my vlog and with friends and stuff, so I don't want to go into it too much, but I was very disappointed in this. This could be a really good series, or it needs another book in this. It doesn't feel like it's a standalone. So, like I said, disappointed, but still, in a weird way, enjoyed it. The next book I read was Forgive My Fins, and this is by Terry Lynn Childs. This is a very, like, almost middle grade mermaid romance, and the princess of the mermaid community is living on land because she wants to be kind of closer to her mom and figure out her mom was human, and she wants to like know the human side of her. So she goes and lives with her aunt for 3 years. She's going to school. She has this huge crush on a guy, and her neighbor is like that typical like teenage boy who kind of picks on her, and it just makes her life a living hell. And they're kind of like enemies to lovers. Romance was really sweet and really cute. I did really enjoy this for what it was. I am giving it like 3 stars. It wasn't the best book I've ever read, but I still really much enjoyed this. So the next 2 books that I read, I'm just going to throw them in here because I did decide to go on with Anna Banks' of Poseidon trilogy, which the second one is of Trident and the third one is of Neptune. We just follow Emma and Galen's adventures and family dynamic and finding out some things about her family and his family, and we just follow them into the next 2 books in that trilogy. And again, these were rereads for me, so I just loved getting to jump back into this mermaid world. So both of them are 4 stars. Then last but certainly not least, I listened to the audiobook of Call of Darkness, and this is by Isadora Brown. And this is the second book in her Sea of Darkness series. But I do have to say, I don't think I'm going to be continuing on into the 3rd and 4th book in this. I really did enjoy the first one. It was pretty good. The second one kind of lacked luster for me. I don't know if it was the mood I was in. Maybe I'll try it again one day. But I'm giving it like 2.75 to 3 stars. I did give it 3 stars on Goodreads, because I like to round up like instead of round down. But in the first one, it's like back in like the 1800s, and we're following like vampire pirates. I do enjoy like the vampire pirate aspect of this and like the hunters in this, but some of the little details of it are lost to me because I didn't enjoy them for some reason. Again, like I said, I enjoyed the first one because it was very intrigue and very feminist for the time period, but the second one just kind of lost me a little bit. So like I said, 3 stars. So guys, that's all the books that I read for Mermaid Marathon. I absolutely had an amazing week. I posted a lot on Instagram, so if you want to check out all my pictures and posts that I did on my Instagram, you can check out my Instagram down in the description. Also, if you go to the hashtag Mermaid Marathon reads, you can check out everybody who posted. There were so many people that took part in this. It was so much fun. My name is Britt Nicole. Thank you guys for liking and subscribing, and I look forward to seeing everyone soon in my next video. Bye!